3, 2, 1.
Use 2 hands!
I want to talk a bit about how we ended up here today. And for me, it comes down to something that I call the butterfly effect. Our smallest choices in life have a far-reaching influence. And the story of how we got here can be traced back to a night in Bosworth Royal Hotel. I worked there with a couple of friends, and on this particular night, we decided it would be a good idea to go on a holiday to Kavos. So we booked it there and then, and our manager was away at the time, but surely it wouldn't be an issue to get the time off, though. It was, however, an issue. And you know what? We did go. And we had a great time, didn't we? But I did get sacked from that job. So I went and got one in my local pub. Also working there was a girl.
So Matthew, will you take Georgina Lucy to be your wife?
I will.
Georgina Lucy, will you take Matthew David to be your husband?
I will, definitely.
Yeah. Just trying to one up me though, aren't you?
I will.
So it's no secret that when I first met Matt, I did think that a thoughtful, kind and slightly shy man like him must obviously be gay. So shortly after a naked party video circulated the Lamb WhatsApp group of Blondie, Matt, Amy and Alicia, all I can say is when I watched that video for the 15th time, I thought, wow, I underestimated this man. He actually has a massive ego.
So one evening, a busy shift behind the bar, we both went to use the till at the same time. And I motioned for her to go first. One of the other girls that worked there looked at me and said, "You love her, don't you?" And you know what? I did. She was beautiful. She wore these tight, slightly see-through leggings with these studs on them.
I got all the tips.
She had a Simon Cowell photo as the cover on her phone. And she would always be showing me pictures of her dogs. She'd flirt with customers for extra tips, give my friends free drinks, and steal all my chewing gum.
Is that your left hand?
Yes.
I actually thought there's no way that someone that perfect can be straight. So after confirming with a very drunk Cheech one night that Matt wasn't gay, I decided that I kind of like this guy, and everyone was telling me that he kind of liked me too. So what do? Friend zone him for 3 years.
And therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
So we spent a few years as friends. Nights out, football games, the King Power. But I always wanted more. I wanted her to be in my life, and I didn't want to live any more of it without her.
And at this point, we developed such a good friendship that I honestly thought there could be nothing more. Then he decided to bugger off to Canada for a year. Whilst he was out there dating every girl he ever met, I realised I actually did quite like him a lot more than I thought I did. So when he decided to grace us with his presence back in the UK, I decided I would go on a date with him.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith!
Now, with all of that being said, I still didn't see myself in a proper relationship with Matt. I'm coming for you! In my mind, we were doing the ultra-modern, having a bit of fun kind of vibe. Until one sunny day in August, Matt said to me, "My mum and dad have asked me if I've got a girlfriend. My cousin Imi has been seeing lots of photos of us on Facebook." "Right," I said. "And what did you tell them?" He said, well, I kind of told them about you and my mum's really excited. So I thought, bloody hell, I'm going to have to give this one a couple of months. Well, here we are, 6 years later, husband and wife. So thank you, Imi, for sorting out my commitment issues and for finally helping us move each other out of the friend zone. But walking down the aisle today, I realised that never in my life have I been more confident in a decision that I'm making. You complete me, and life without you would be impossible. I'm married to the kindest, most thoughtful and patient man, and not only that, he looks damn fine in a suit.
So I'd like to raise a glass to Matt and Georgie for helping everybody believe that true love still exists.
And in the same way that butterfly flapped its wings and caused a tornado halfway around the world, so did the night at Bosworth Hall Hotel lead me to here. If that had never happened, I'd never worked at the Lamp, never met Georgie. Georgie would have always been that girl that was 30 seats away at the King Power Stadium. And all those things led me to a windy, rainy night in New York, and finally to this moment now.